everybody doing out there today?
Hey, guys.
So I am excited. Instead of saying we are Tri-State Media Services, which we are, and we will always be Tri-State Media Services.
Yes.
Welcome to our brand new podcast. Dum, da, 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 dum.
Dumb.
Your story, our lens.
That's awesome.
Yep.
We came up with that last night, didn't we?
Night before last.
Was it last?
Night before last. Yeah. It is the Your Story, Our Lens podcast. And I'm really excited about it because it still incorporates everything that we've been wanting to do. I mean, we've been calling ourselves the Tri-State Media Podcast, and it just is, I mean, it's cool. It made sense, but I think that this from now on is it's kind of our way of, we're telling your stories.
Right.
But through our lens.
Right.
So I think that just, it makes total sense. Your
Good
story,
idea.
our
Good
lens.
idea. Yeah.
So, yeah. So anytime you want to look up
Yeah.
our podcast, they will be able to find it on Spotify. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it on any of the mobile platforms that hosts any of the podcasts or videos. So that's a really cool thing. And
You can find it on Tri-State Media too, right?
yes, they can still look up Tri-State Media Services, or they can just look up Your Story, Your Story, Our Lens.
Okay.
And that is
Either
the
one.
podcast, and we would love it if you guys would join us. We have done some really cool change-ups.
Yes.
I'm excited for. This is our new podcast background, which we have just changed up, and I love it. Love your picture over there. Looks fantastic.
Thank you. I think it looks really good in here.
I think it
Gives
does
it
too.
some color.
It does. It needed a little bit of a touch, guys.
Yes, it did.
We had it over there in the corner back there, and it just looks so plain.
Yeah.
And I'm a plain guy. I don't mind. I don't mind saying it, but that's why I have help, and that's why people, they tell me something, and I try to listen to it as much as I can.
He did listen. I said we need change as soon as right after Christmas. So we started on the 26th that morning and finished up.
Yep. We still have, we took down the photography backdrops and backgrounds that we had sitting over at the beginning. We changed the shop up so it looks different when you come in here now. I actually like it. Instead of the photography being at the front of the building, now you walk in and it's in the back of the building. We have the podcast station 1 is now the first thing that you see with Microbyte, the little device that I built, which I love. I think is awesome.
Cute.
Yes. Yeah, it's cool. I'm really happy about that. I'm really excited to start getting ready for these documentaries and
Hopefully,
beginning of the year. That's going to be really cool. We are going a few different ways for sponsorships. We are no longer doing sponsorships. We will be doing partnerships, and I think that that's a really cool way to go.
Yes, it is.
The podcast is now easier to have a conversation.
Right.
I feel like it's so much more in your face, quick.
Yeah.
We have basically a simple setup. We'll go ahead and show everybody. This is our main focal cameras. So whenever you are a guest here, this is what you will be seeing. So you can go ahead and start saying a few things to let everybody know how cool it looks to be on camera.
I love it. And you all need to come here and try it out too. You all will look great. Whoever you are, you will look great. I promise.
It looks fantastic. So when we have a guest, we can have conversations that are more tailored to an actual conversation. So it's an interview where you tell us your story, and it's through our lens that we will put it out there for you.
Right.
So,
just like it says. Yeah.
Yep. Your story, our lens. That's it. And it's super easy, and I just want people to really get used to it because, this is, I think, the way that we should have went at the beginning, but I didn't really know enough to to name it other than what it was. Yeah.
Everything changes. I mean, you've got to have change in order to progress.
In order to grow, yeah.
Progress is growing.
I agree 100%. And I think that's where we're at now. So this is what our podcast looks like now. So let us know what you think. Tell us in the comments.
Yes, please.
What do we got coming up at the beginning of the year?
Oh, well, I know we've got Valentine's Day in February.
We do. We just had a photography session last night, which was, what was it? How many people?
9.
9, yeah. That was a lot of people.
Yeah, and we fit them in there.
And it was awesome.
Beautiful pictures. Like
gorgeous. I was really happy.
I was too.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, we done that.
I really feel like I'm getting better at the edits to the point where I think that, this is so much more comfortable.
I know.
Like it just feels.
I know. I'm just kind of relaxed and chill.
We no longer have to be right up on the mic in order to get that clean, crisp audio. I have worked pretty tirelessly in the last couple of weeks getting all this together and testing all of the equipment, and I like it.
Yeah,
I think it's been.
I'm still up here. I can't help it.
Yeah,
it's just a habit.
I know. I want to be closer to the mic.
Yeah, but I'm back here now, and I think you can hear me pretty good.
Yeah, we will test that and see at the end just how far away somebody can be away from it while it's still comfortable. Because when you come in, the last thing I want is you to have to keep worrying about if you're up here or if you're back here.
We've had that
several times. And we've had bad audio because we added a microphone or took a microphone off. Now it's stationary.
Right.
We don't have to worry about it. This is how it's going to be, and it should get a lot better. I mean, this feels so much better.
But this is it's a progress.
We have was it chairs?
Yeah, we got 4 chairs coming.
4 chairs coming, so those are really nice.
Yeah, they'll be matching our little setup here.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be really good. I can't wait. I'm excited because I feel like I set up too high. Now, when we went the other day and got these chairs, we sat down in them. We tested out several. Mm-hmm. I liked this one that had all these colors in it. Michael was like, I don't know if we can do that or not.
Because it just looked like somebody puked up a rainbow.
No, it did not.
It really did, guys. It
was colorful, okay?
It looked like somebody puked up a rainbow. That's all I'm saying.
We are...
Okay. Oh, even for even better. So the girl comes up that's helping us out, and she comes up and she goes, you know what I thought as soon as I saw that? It looked like somebody just vomited up some colors. And I started laughing so hard.
I love
it's exactly what I just said.
I'm sorry, but I'm a lady of color.
Yeah.
If you can probably tell by my picture back here.
Which I mostly wear gray.
Yeah, gray and black.
Gray and black
a lot of people wear
colors.
Black and some gray too.
Yep.
But yeah, I love that. But we went ahead and went with gray. We found a deal, so that was a biggie right there, right?
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
All of this, when you do upgrading to a podcast and you start to get things going, it's so expensive.
Yes, very.
And everything that I'm doing right now is trying to keep everything on a budget to where I'm maintaining everything. We're able to stick around for the long haul. That's what we're trying to do. So
yes,
you'll have to bear with us as we make some changes. We're hoping that some partnerships are going to change the doors some to make this more. I just want more. I want it to look more professional.
Right.
I want it to be.
And this is a start right here.
This is a perfect start.
I think it's amazing.
I mean, I'm loving this way better than I like the beginning part, and I really love the beginning.
Yeah, the beginning. Hey, that's a podcast in itself.
Yeah,
but
the beginning was fantastic. I loved it. I thought it was a great way to have everything set up.
How about the apartment one?
I know, that's first. What I'm saying. So at the apartment, we had everything set up, and it was so cluttered you couldn't move around.
Oh my gosh!
Getting around the cameras when you were off of the scene, like that was the worst part.
Yeah.
So
it was a hard way to live too.
It really was. So now it's now everything just seems so much better.
Yeah, right.
At the beginning of the year, we will have our new business cards will be in.
Yes.
I'm excited for that. Those looked really good. We have a few documentaries going.
Yes. I'm going to try to get my cooking show started back, too.
Right. We have...
got to get hold of Candace for that. And also, your mother has a dance.
Yeah, mom is wanting to do a over 60 workout for people.
It's
and
like
I
dancing and just moving.
It's basic exercises.
Yes.
And I think it's amazing, and I think it's a really smart idea, and it's like her way of getting it out there to build her own network and her own people. Right. And what I think is really cool about that is that when she actually does start doing this and it does start following and getting some traction, she can start to go over to either one of these little civic centers, like, you know, how they've got the one for the... Where
like at the Y?
No, I was going to say the one where we did the food, where we were putting together those bags of oats.
Oh, yeah, the community center.
Community center. So maybe she can go over there and maybe host it there. And then I can bring out Microbright and we can actually film it. So people that want to come on the show, she can have her own little portion to where we do that every week. And
that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was telling her, you know, she wants to do it an hour at a time, and I'm like, Mom, it's, you know, that's a lot. Like,
I think she's looking more toward dancing, though.
Right.
She wants to dance.
I'm telling her, I'm like,
and
you know,
I'll be there with her some. I'm not going to be there all the time. I told her I'd help her out, whatever. But I love to dance too, and she does too. And we're girls from, you know, the disco era.
Yeah.
And we love it. We can't help it. I'll be hearing her music blaring because she lives next door, and I'll hear that, play that funky music.
So as far as what she's going to be doing, I think that it's a fantastic idea.
Yes.
I think that getting seniors together to actually get healthy, get fit, you know, moving around, I think that's a great idea. We get these... what is it, like the end of the year blues where we get stuck in the house, it gets dreary outside, nobody wants to come out and do anything. It's depression, it sets in. So this is going to get people up, motivated and stuff. And then I think she's going to try to start doing something with the skating rink out there as well.
Oh, really?
I would like to see her do that because she loves to skate. That's her favorite thing, you know. Right. And if she can get some seniors together to come together and go out there and start skating to show them that it's not as scary as you guys put on out there, man.
No.
It's really not.
This is what I'm scared of. I'm at that age where I don't want to break anything. And if I break anything, then I might not recover.
Well, see, that's the thing. A lot of people say that, and I don't think that that's true. We're in a stage of change where, you know, a long time ago when you saw a person who was like in their 60s and 70s, they start to watch what they're doing, and it slows them down. And when it slows them down, that's when they start to get frail and things like that. If you don't stop, your body won't stop either.
Exactly. I mean, just losing weight can do that.
Yeah.
I know that's
100%.
I've gained some. I've gained like 20 pounds, and I'm starting my New Year's. I don't want to call it resolution because you never really finish it, but I did.
I love resolutions. I think that those are awesome. I don't know
they're
when
hard
that
on
became...
people sometimes because you're thinking, you know, I got to do this, but in reality, it is all in your head. But I did it. I got up. I lost 96 pounds. I wanted that 4 pounds, and I didn't make it. But I'm not giving up.
Yeah.
I'm giving myself till March the 11th now to get that 20 off plus the other 4.
That's awesome.
And then I want it to be 100.
I mean, so I'm proud of the fact that when I say that I'm going to do something, I stick to it. I've always had a really good, resolution. When it comes to me wanting to do something, I'm going to do it.
Right.
It's if somebody tells me, "Hey, you should do this," and then I'm like, maybe, and then I kind of half-ass it, then I'm not, not going to just stick around for it. Yeah. But I think resolutions are great, and I think that they can hold you accountable if you allow it to be held accountable. You don't. That's the main part for it. If you really want to do it, you're going to do it.
That's the basics right there. You've got to want to do
You
it.
got to want to do it.
Don't set it if you don't want to do it.
Exactly. If somebody else is trying to push it on you, like you should stop smoking, and you're like, yeah, that sounds like a
You
good
gotta
idea.
want to do
like,
it.
listen, that's not going to go great. Like you need to want that more than they do, and
Right.
that's kind of part of the issue that I think a lot of people meet when they hit the
Yes.
resolution part.
Oh
So,
yeah, I agree.
let's see. At the beginning of the year, we are going to be doing a lot of documentaries that are going to be story driven for people. I look forward to doing a lot of stories that are for people that are facing recovery and that are
Yes.
getting their life back together and that are trying to basically make a change for themselves and for their family. And I think that that's awesome. And your story matters, and we want to get that out there for people. If you are a business owner, we know how hard it is to really start grinding and getting your business together. Promoting business is going to be a massive undertaking. And it's not going to be something that I can just do by myself. So
Right.
I'm looking for people to come in, help me out with this, find some businesses that we really want to partnership with and that we can tell their story in a really clean way. You
Yes,
know?
and we love the the ones that's been around for a long time.
Yes.
You know, I'm very disheartened with one of the J&J. Like, they've been around for a long time.
Yeah.
They're selling. I don't know if they've sold it yet or not, but that's a staple in our community too. I hope whoever buys it will keep it country cooking like a lot of people. You always see a lot of older people there, you know?
Yep.
And that's where everybody loves the country cooking.
Yeah.
You know? So businesses like that, yes.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be food either. Can you think of some that has been around that's not food related at all?
I mean, I think it goes back to the skating rink. We've got
Yes.
Garden Roller
Right.
Rink has been around for a long time. It's a staple. It's not going anywhere. Hopefully, anytime soon. As long as people frequent it and keep
Right.
doing, what they love. I think that that's one of those businesses that's going to be around for a while. What is that shop down in? I really want to go down. I'm excited to go down there and talk to them because I want my first suit. I have never.
Oh, Don's Men's Shop.
Listen, guys, I have never had a suit, and
Yeah.
I have always wanted one. Most of you guys know me from working out at Sandy's, and I always used to tell them out there all the time, I really want a suit, and you
Right.
should allow me to wear a suit in here. And they had always said no because, if you wear a suit, the people will not feel like they can come up to you. Because you're in a suit, you will look too important, and then people will
wow.
not want to come up to you.
Well, you are important.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, now, excuse me very much. I have always been important, and you can always come up to me. I do not care. I don't care if I'm in a business suit or not. I will come down to the slums to hang out. I do not care.
Right.
I will literally be right there in a creek playing
Right.
around in my
Yes.
suit. I don't care. Like, I'm telling you, I just want a suit because I've never had one, and I think that they look awesome. They're presentable, and if you're gonna try to be a public figure,
Right.
try to make it the best that you can do, And I think that if we get everything together and we start building these partnerships, I want to be as presentable and as reputable as I can be.
Right.
And that just
You and me both.
Right. And I think that means a lot to me, and I think it means a lot to the people that we. And you won't see this either. This will.
I've already been on to him.
Yeah, she's been on to me a bit, but
You need to shave. You need to
Listen.
shave. You need to shave.
for us guys, we know what's going on. November and December is our worst months when it comes to shaving, and
It's almost January.
It's almost January, and it starts getting cold. So yeah,
But we want to see. I like clean shaven. Like I like the goatee.
yeah,
That's always a given there.
right.
But clean shaven is nice.
I like it.
Presentable.
I like it. So, with everything that we've got going on, I love the background. The backdrop looks really good. What I'd like to do is add some wood planks coming down. Maybe I
Yeah.
think that will just look fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Or some tile or something. I don't know. We're still
I've
in
seen
the
some things.
we're still in the works.
On something. I forgot what it was today, actually. Where was I? Oh, I was down to the nail place. And they had and I know the guy that actually handymans Tomcat's Handyman's. I know he's the one that remodeled that place.
Nice.
I may get in contact with him.
That'll work.
And maybe even help promote his business and stuff too.
Yeah.
And we can maybe make a deal here.
We have some new ways to do a lot of things, and in the last 3 days, I have pushed us through a nice little plateau that we're getting past.
Yes.
And we were kind of stuck on a little flat spot, and I wanted to excel us a little further. So I think that we've done that really well.
Yes, you did.
I think you've done really great on the look of everything. I think it looks so fantastic.
Well,
so
I tried, and with your help too.
well, it looks awesome.
I just love the picture back here.
I know, right?
I mean, I would like to maybe have it over there so I could stare at it while I'm doing the podcast.
That's fair. So what is in the works for, since it's now no longer a holiday, do you still make any candies for anybody for past
I do.
holidays?
We do have New Year's coming up, and I'm going to be posting in the morning things I'll be making.
Nice.
For the New Year Eve thing. A lot of people like the antipasta skewers that I make.
Those are really good.
And
I love those. I could eat
the
those
cheese
all day.
balls.
That one that you did that was like a sweet
Cranberry.
It was, oh my God, that thing was
Yeah, that was for Doris, and she absolutely loved
It
it.
was so fantastic. Doris, you were so lucky. It was so good.
She got a whole big cheese
I
ball.
wanted to just keep that one. That was so good.
Yeah, but
This has been my first year ever having a cheese ball. Like I'd never had
You've
one
never,
before.
ever
never
had
had one
one.
before, and then it
Michael.
was yours. So I'm like, I'm
wow,
spoiled already now.
I'm amazed.
Yeah, it was
But
fantastic.
I can be doing some. I was thinking chicken salad, croissants, and snacks for people that are like at parties and stuff.
Yeah.
So I've really got to get onto that because about New Year's.
There's a lot of people for New Year's that are going to want to do dieting
yes,
to get their
yes. I've done the meal prep
meal
before.
preps. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That
I've
would
done
be
that.
really good.
I'll think about that just because I'm not sure what direction I'll go with that yet.
That's what I was going to say. Oh, so if I wanted to do a meal prep, right? Let's say that I wanted to do one and I wanted to cut down on carbs or something like that. What would be your advice to somebody that's
Yes,
trying
you
to
got to
do that?
go with your high protein, which is your meats.
Yeah.
You can add eggs. You can do a salad with eggs and your turkey, ham, bacon. Any meats is 0 carbs, okay? Cheese is less than 1 gram.
So
Like
that's what we did at the
Yes.
last year for a little
yes,
bit.
when me and Michael got together, he went on the diet with me because I was already on one.
And I'd like
had
to
already,
continue that because that was actually a really good one.
I had already lost like 75 pounds at my birthday, I think, whenever the photo shoot started.
I lost almost 70.
Yeah, and
70
he
pounds.
was like encouraged by me, so he hopped on the bandwagon, and we done a lot of chicken. I love the blackened chicken.
Yeah.
I like the blackened chicken salad too.
I thought it was funny because we went to a party for Christmas, and so this is funny actually. So we went to a party for Christmas, and when we get there, I guess they had told Tammie, well, he looks way thinner in real life than he does on camera. And I'm like, they say that the camera adds 10 pounds to you. So I do look a little heavy set, I guess.
I know I do.
When
That's
I'm
okay.
on the camera. So I'm fine with that. But, in real life, I'm actually pretty slim and it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Like I'm happy to be slim back down again like I
look
was
good.
for a little bit. When I was out at Sandy's, I was really heavy. I mean, I was
I've seen
big.
some pictures.
I was big.
I seen pictures, and what happened? I mean, how did you lose the weight then before you met me?
So what happened was that before that, I got into a real bad depression because Pam had passed away.
Right.
And I didn't really go out much. I
just
stayed
stayed.
indoors, kind of ate my feelings away. And
I understand that.
yeah, I just stayed in and I didn't do anything. So like when I started working out at Sandy's, I went from being a door guy, which was like, just a security guard for the door. And that was a really cool job. I really liked it. I got to meet a lot of people. And then I became an attendant. And being an attendant was really cool because I got to move a lot. And you're walking the floor. And I went from going from maybe 2,000 or 3,000 steps a night to going to 20,000 steps in a night. And that was just wild. My highest was, I think, I think it was almost 30,000 steps in one single night. And that was because there was like some event going on. And I was just,
what was your size, your pant size?
oh Lord.
Because I know you was big there.
I was getting into like I want to say it was I think I'm a 38 now.
Right now, yes.
But I think
they're big.
Yeah, and I think it's still kind of baggy on me now.
Yeah, they are.
But I think I was at a 44 or 46.
I was going to say maybe
48, maybe even. I was big. I was really big.
I know. I seen them pictures.
I lost a lot of weight.
I'm like, whoa, Michael.
Yeah, I feel a lot better now. I don't think that it was something that you plan for. I don't think you just decide, hey, I'm gonna blow up like a balloon here. I just you eat your feelings away. You stay inside, and you don't. You don't want to talk to anybody. So.
Well, when you don't move, that's what happens. And that's what that exercise stuff is going to be starting up. So
that's why I'm really proud of my mom for really just kind of standing up. And she wanted to do this by herself. Nobody even pushed her towards this.
She asked me to begin with. She says, hey, let's do a video thing.
Right.
And then she's starting to, like, oh, well, maybe I can do this. I'm fine with it. Yeah. Hey, I've got my other stuff I'm doing.
So I'm proud of her for doing this. I just want to I really hope that she sticks to it. Yeah. Because this is one of those things that, like, this is one of those things that, like, you can't just start this and then stop, Yeah. Like,
we're going to make her stick with this because I don't know, sometimes she'll do things, sometimes she won't, so this is going to be a test for her.
Yeah.
To, hey, I got to do this. Mm-hmm. This gets me up and motivated. Yeah. So, yeah.
So we've got a lot of things that are in the works right now. We have we've put a lot of thought and idea into the preparation of this spot right now, the way that we have the podcast set up right now. It's very easy for comfort and for having a good conversation. Yes. Just having a good conversation. Yeah. It's clear line of sight now. I'm not hiding behind a little, laptop. It's very conducive for talking. And I love the way that it looks. I think it looks great.
We got a little bit of a change that is going to be happening with the chairs and stuff.
Right. And I think that it's more modular now. It's easier to pull stuff in and out. Mm-hmm. So if a person wanted to come in and work on a podcast for themselves here, we could set up anything.
Oh, definitely.
A lot easier than what it was before.
But I already know when Leanne comes back, she's going to be sitting in this chair.
Because she loves the red lipstick.
She loves her.
That is it.
And when she's seen that picture, that's what she says. She says, I love that picture with that red lipstick.
I know. I'm excited for
that. So that'll be her. But as I said, I want it over there so I can sit and stare at it.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know. It's just got me memorized by it.
Mesmerized.
Sorry. Yeah, mesmerized. Look at that. And these are rhinestones on here.
It is really gorgeous.
It's amazing. Can you see it? Can everybody see it?
Yeah.
Yes. And look at them lips. I am into those lips, let me tell you.
I'm curious who it is that's in
I'd
the
love
picture.
to know who that is. Wouldn't you?
That is awesome. In the world of AI nowadays,
I know.
It could be anybody, but for that's an actual person. Somebody posed for that. They actually did the modeling for it, and I think it's gorgeous.
I wonder if we could try to recreate that in some way.
Ooh, to do that'd be nice.
I bet you we could.
I think so.
Yeah. We'll try it. It'll be worth a try.
The smoothness of the skin, though, for that close up of a picture, that's a hard one. That's one of those you can't have a blemish, you can't get a pimple, you can't even think about. No, like that's scary. Like I would be nervous if I knew that I had to do like a photo shoot like that and I had to show up. I would instantly get a couple pimples. Yeah. They would just show up. They'd be like, "Oh, great, thanks." This
if you really look at it in this angle here, you can see that it's not as smooth as it actually looks from back here. But you can see it, and maybe it's the shadow of it.
It could
I don't know.
Just a really good photographer too. Whoever took the picture.
Gosh, I can't even express.
When we went down there, it was the first picture we saw that was over there, and we were like, "Yep, this is coming with us. This looks awesome. This would go perfect on the wall."
Yeah.
The lady that worked there, she was like, no,
That's
I want
mine.
that. Yeah, she wanted it too.
Yeah. Shout out to Candace.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Hopefully
Candace.
she's going to come on the show too eventually.
Yeah.
Or I don't know what's going to happen with that. We were talking with a lot of people about coming in to do a sports show, and then I don't know what happened there. I think he's going to do. I think Justin's going to do a. What kind of show was it he was saying? No, he's going to be working at a car lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
selling used cars.
So like I actually have been looking for that. I think that's a great business model, and I think there's a lot of those around here that we could probably talk to. I have a few ideas for some things upcoming for this year. A couple of giveaways, maybe because now we have the Patreon, which I have put together, and we're going to make it to where we can host rewards. So with everything that was going on, we had Leanne and everybody coming on. We did all the free giveaways. Then we did a lot of stuff for people for over the holidays. We filled up a lot of tables and stuff. There's been some really cool things that we've had here that are like event-based wise.
Right.
And I wanted a way for the people who are like fans of ours that actually are really wanting to engage.
Yes.
I really wanted to give back to them to make sure that they felt appreciated. So the best way I felt to do that was to be able to have a thing that's just strictly for them. So if you are watching this, we will be having extra content for people that are on our Patreon. Okay. So that means like real fans that really show their dedication, that really want to vote on things, that want to like ask for,
and you can do that through Patreon.
And you'll be able to do that through Patreon.
Okay.
You'll be able to message us through there. We can talk. We can have like actual discussions about things. We can do host events. We can do giveaways, all kinds of stuff. But I think that that's the best way. Because what we were doing at the beginning,
this is a learning
it's a learning experience, right? So this is the thing. Okay, so at the beginning, what we were doing was we wanted to do giveaways to see if we can help increasing our viewer count. By increasing our viewer count, we can do extra things. So the more people that follow us and subscribe, the more events that we can host.
Right.
We've got this building out front that we're really excited to get. We'll be able to host dancing and a lot of extra cool stuff. I think that's awesome. I'm really excited about that.
I'm excited about that.
So if we get that this year, that's going to really change a lot of things around. But at the beginning, what we were doing was we was trying to increase our numbers and to get people to come on and follow us on things. The way that I had it set up at the beginning wasn't great, and I messed up on a lot of stuff at the beginning because it's a learning experience. You're gonna mess up, but I didn't have a very good call to action last year, and I've noticed my shortcomings on a lot of things. So this year, the things that I'm going to change is basically our community that we are building. I think is very important to me. And I really want to appreciate just how important people are. And I really want to give back this year. And we're going to do a lot of really cool stuff. We've got so many cool things to give away that are going to be awesome. I've got so many wood projects that you can see over here on the walls. Oh my gosh. Yes.
And these are gorgeous.
Okay. So if we can see these in the frame, these... In actuality,
they're beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous.
So I'm gonna. You can hold yours up real quick, and I'll post it right there. Kind of turn it towards the camera.
Okay, that's it now.
They are fantastic.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at all that.
That is actually carved in maple burl, and those are gorgeous. And this is the other one. And when you see these, it's like nothing else. Like if you see it in real life, it's I'm blown away that I made this. Like I'm like,
beautiful.
This took me so long. You don't even understand. This was amazing. So maple burl, it is carved, and then I have epoxy resin that I added on top of it, and they're fantastic. These are great.
I thought you were just so talented with a lot of things.
No, what it is I'm just one of those people that don't sleep a lot, and when I don't, I get bored, so I have to do things. So, but with that being said, we do have a lot of really cool stuff that we can do with the woodworking, and I think it's going to be really great having a community that can come together. And if we can mix everything together, we can auction off the woodworking to get and build up funds for the giveaways that we'd like to do for, like I really want to. So Pam was a real big advocate for was it Jude's? Was it what they're called? The Children's Hospital?
St. Jude's.
St. Jude's. I'd love to do some stuff for that. I think that that's awesome. I had talked about this a while back, and there was something to do with, they have like a grant that you do for people, like businesses sign up for a grant, and throughout the year you help pay for somebody to go into school.
Oh, really?
And I thought that was really awesome. And you can put that in somebody's name. And I thought, that would be a really cool way to let Pam's memory live on.
Exactly.
Stuff like that is what I really enjoy, and I want to see that shines. So if everybody works with me this year coming up, I think that we can do a lot of really cool stuff. We definitely want to continue doing the Christmas thing. So this next year, when it comes back around, we'd like to gather up as much toys and as much food as we can do for Christmas.
Yeah, I think they've got a storage unit actually set up for that.
For that now.
That was Kim's daughter.
Yeah. So Chris and
yes.
Oh my God, Nikki.
Nikki.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Nikki.
I'm sorry.
Just really had one of those moments.
I had a blank out right there.
But somebody donated a storage unit.
Yes.
To store toys and stuff in all year. That's how that church.
Yes.
Which that was Christ Temple.
Yep. So that's another thing. If we can continue to do this, and we have everything to stick around till next year, if we can fight through all of the
first year
is hard.
Yeah.
It is so hard. Like, you guys don't understand how difficult it is to run a business. First year is so difficult. So
yes, it is.
If we get to stick around and the people start coming around and we start doing really good and we start getting some partnerships together, I would love to continue doing the Christmas giveaways.
Amazing.
And helping people out.
That was amazing. That was so very humbling.
Yeah. It was more than just humbling. It was interesting to see everybody come together and what we can accomplish as a team.
Right.
I think is so impressive.
Yes.
Like, that is so cool.
We're very appreciative of Kim and Nikki and Chris for doing what they did.
Yeah.
That was kind of thrown at us. We had a little bit going on here, but then, whoa, we got overwhelmed one night.
Yeah.
And it was okay because it helped so many people. We had so many people come through here shopping, and it was shopping. They picked it up and left with it. They didn't pay for it or nothing. It was just one of them very, I don't know, it really made the meaning of Christmas, and everybody helping everyone so much more.
I think so too. I think that there was a lot of people that came by that wanted to show their support.
Yes.
We had a lot of people show up that didn't need anybody to tell them to come down and donate. They just heard that we were doing that, and they showed up in full force.
Thank you all so much.
And really just started dropping stuff off. I mean, honestly, I asked people if they'd like their name to be shouted out. They didn't even want their name shouted out. They're just like, nope, we just want to drop off some toys. I'm like, you guys are amazing. Like, this is what I'm talking about. People see, what the media portrays.
Yes.
And the problem is that if all you see is bad on the media, it's because that's what you're looking for.
Yes.
We have so many cool people out here that are willing to help, that are willing to do all these amazing things, but it's just, it doesn't seem like they're getting a big spotlight for what they do.
Right.
Now, I'm not, a lot of people are like, don't give shout outs to people, don't represent businesses that aren't really representing your interests. And I'm not big on that part of this, right? So that's why there is parts of this job that I'm not good at. And, here recently, I had somebody tell me that in order to make a living, in order to make an impact, you got to make a living. And I thought that was one of the most gorgeous ways of putting that ever. Like that really, was amazing.
Yeah.
And it was something I needed to hear when I heard it.
Yeah,
and
because
it was fantastic.
you have a big heart and I have a big heart.
Right.
And we want to give everything away.
I know. Every time I get a blessing, I want to give a blessing.
Yes.
And I talked to my buddy Josh. We had this really cool conversation on the last episode while we were still back over here. And when we talked about it, he asked me, he said, he kind of caught me off guard when he said it. He said, do you think that when you're giving back to like, your inner child? And I thought to myself, kind of caught me off guard there. I was like, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
He was interviewing you, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's so good at it too, man. I think that there's a point in your life where you realize that giving back is the actual thing that feels good. Like, it's not so much when Christmas rolls around, you get a lot of people who are like, it's the holidays that bring us together. It's the food that's so good. It's the presents that's so good. It's really not, man. When you really get a chance. See, I wasn't given a chance to do giveaways and to have fun and to like really get into the spirit of giving, And when you really get into it, it feels amazing.
And you just want to keep doing it.
And you just want to keep doing it. It's such a it's its own vibe.
Yeah.
And I think that for far too long, when the holidays rolled around, the only thing I ever did was I might have went to a Christmas party. We might have did like, the white elephant, the where you give a gift and somebody can snatch it away from you if they want, like at that party. Like we've done a few of those, but never a real moment of just giving, Like when I was homeless, we would go to churches and they would host like an event dinner where people could come in and eat.
Right.
And, like we would clean up or we'd do some dishes or something like that, which was super cool.
So
like,
you shouldn't have had to even done that.
No, I mean, we didn't have to do it. It wasn't like something that, we're like made to do that. Like it was like, that was our giving back for the church to help us out. We were so grateful. You don't understand. When we didn't have anything, those churches going out of their way to like make sure we had something to eat was amazing. Like,
there's a lot of churches that do that too.
It's amazing. My Aunt Dana was one of the hardest people of all time. One of the hardest people of all time. When we were homeless for a while there, I got to watch her go from like, this kind of hard ass, that always wanted to be, argumentative and angry, to being really soft when she got to get around churches and she found a nice community that actually wanted to help out and do things. Like it was kind of cool. It was like,
that's good.
Yeah, it was good to see her softer side, and I think in her later years, she really got softer and was really nice. And I mean, she was always nice to me, but I'm family, right?
Right.
But like,
I think she loved you. That's what I was told.
Yeah, she adored
like
me.
She,
that was my.
He was her.
I love my Aunt Dana. She was amazing, and I think that there's a part of yourself that sometimes will get to experience giving.
Yeah.
And I think when you get into that point, it's so addictive that you just don't want to.
It really is.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward. I've never been one of those people that's like, oh, there's 364 days left till Christmas. I've never been one of those people that was excited for Christmas. But, after this last one, I'm pretty excited about Christmas coming back up.
They have Christmas in July. I do that with my meals.
Never heard of that ever.
Really?
What is that?
Christmas in July. Everybody celebrates Christmas in July. It's right in the middle of the year. Okay, July is. Yeah. Gives you 6 months to get ready for Christmas.
That's funny. Christmas in July. I've never heard of that.
We honored it at the diner I used to work at. I started it actually. I said,
like a certain day?
Yeah, no. The whole month of
July?
July.
The whole month of July.
So we had turkey and dressing once a week, and we had ham once a week. We incorporated it in our menus, and everybody loved it. So I think they still do it.
Well, that's really cool. I've never heard of that.
But I did it in July. Actually, I don't think you remember that, but I did fix turkey and dressing and ham, and I said this is Christmas in July. But we can set that at a okay, we can still do it now, but that is midway.
Yeah.
July is, so we really start busting it for helping getting toys, doing toy drives. Not wait till October and November. Yeah. Let's do it, all year, but really hit it hard in July.
I think that's awesome. Okay. I'm 100% down for that.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
I'm excited. I think that's one of those things that's a new tradition that just was unlocked for me right there.
Yeah.
Partnerships, I think, is one of those things that we need to focus on for what businesses that we associate ourselves with.
Right.
That are doing the same type of goals that we're trying to get out there to the world.
Right.
So I think I'm excited for the documentaries. We need to speak with Leanne because there's some really cool stuff that I'm wanting to do, and I want to talk to her about that. We've got my buddy Josh. He's got some just awesome documentaries coming up that are going to be so good, so good. I'm so excited about that. Yeah. I love recovery. I think if a person has went through hell, and they survived it, and they get back stronger than what they ever were before, and they can spread that to somebody to stop them from having those same types of pains. Oh man, those stories. They not only will they touch it's one of those things you want to get behind. You want to help them to see what's going on. You know what I mean?
Right. I know because I went through it a little bit, in the family. Yeah. And then
everybody does. I don't care who you are. Everybody.
And then God put me somewhere where I never thought I'd ever be, working in a jail. Working in a jail. Yeah. Me, Tammie Grant, on Giovanni's, done my own thing, lived a life. Here I was working at a jail. Yep. And I'm like, oh my gosh. But boy, did I get my blessings there. Yeah. Did I go home feeling accomplished because them girls would sit and talk and they would get their frustrations out. They would tell their stories and we would sit and cry, and very humbling experience that I will never forget. And they still get in contact with me.
I think that's awesome.
We just need to. I want to bring a few of them on. Yeah. I want to bring them onto the show and let them tell their stories.
I look forward to it.
To help people, because that's what they're into now.
I mean, that's the whole point of this. Yes. Your story, our lens. Yes. That's what we want. We want to express your story in the biggest way possible. Yes. I want to be able to, instead of you just sitting around a campfire talking to somebody, and you get your story out to one or two people. Yeah. This is massive. We reach a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people.
This could be a game changer for a lot of people.
Yeah. I mean, when you go down the road, I want you to have your head up high because you have done something amazing. Your story needs to be told. And I think there's so many people out there that do some really great stuff every year.
Yes. I'm going to really focus on that too.
One of the people I really would like to get in here is Jess. If we can get Jesse in here.
Jesse.
From Bluebird.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I think he really blew me away this last year, seeing what he does. And he's so quiet about it. And nobody ever I don't think
he doesn't want recognized.
But I want to recognize the people I want to recognize. Right. This is our business. We can go out of our way to highlight the people that make an impact in our communities on a real level.
That's what it's all about.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I want to do. So if we can get Jesse in here to have him come down and just,
Jess Hunt.
Yeah. This one, we're shooting this out to you because honestly, I think you meet a lot of people in your lifetime, and there's a lot of people who will say that they do good deeds and good work. But to see somebody really, it's an inspiration to see somebody who's quiet about it, that's not braggadocious, that's not trying to like, haha, look what I did, He doesn't say any of that. He was so calm, collect. He's like, yeah, man, I'll help out any way I can. Like, I love working with people like that because that makes me want to do the same thing. When I see somebody acting like that, that is really real, that's really trying to help out, just trying to be motivated.
Right.
Man, listen.
I met him through, my first time meeting Jess was through Greenup County Detention Center.
Yeah.
He was down there with Larry.
Yeah.
Larry had been out to the Bluebird playing with Gary Nichols.
Yeah.
I mean, it just all comes together.
Yeah.
And Larry Pancake has made a big impact down at Greenup County.
That's what I was going to say.
Love to have him.
Mr. Pancake, I would absolutely love to have you come onto the show. That is, because I have heard so many things about him, and I've not got the pleasure to meet him. I think, actually, I might have, though.
Out at Sandy's.
Yeah.
Yes, he was playing out there.
So I think I did get to meet him.
Did you go up and talk to him or anything?
I believe once or twice, and I didn't know. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it was him or that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's the same way that I met the mayor. Like, I met him in an
In an elevator.
and I'm like, have this amazing conversation with a guy that I just, I see him as just a normal person.
Well,
I didn't
Larry can come on. He can. There's so much he can do because he can play music too.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's got songs out.
And that's the cool part. We have changed up a lot of stuff. We still have the background, and it looks fantastic right now.
Larry, you'd look really good in front of that.
Right there, right now, I'm telling you, if you play music, listen, hold on, guys. If you play music, we want you right here. We want to take a video, and we want to promote that. We want to get that out there. So if you play music, get a hold of us. We'd love to promote you.
He just had a single come out.
I think that's awesome.
Last year. So
that's awesome.
that would be a good. Let's get Larry on here. I'll have to go down there and talk to him.
If we get the chance to again, I would really like to get Gary back up here.
Oh yes.
To really have a one-on-one where he can actually be in front of you, where he can like talk.
Yeah, we struggled. We struggled.
You guys, I can't believe you guys did as good as you did in that interview.
Oh my gosh, we couldn't hear anything.
You couldn't hear anything. It was so loud. It was just like clanking.
But in the video, you got the noise out of there.
I did really good with the noise gate and trying to get everything.
People didn't understand that we couldn't hear each other, and he was getting frustrated.
He was getting frustrated. You could tell, like,
because he's used to all the, the mics and doing all the sound and everything. Because I watched him at Bluebird up there that night. Mm-hmm. He was getting all the sound ready and everything, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I bet it was a nightmare trying to do the interview with him. It was for me. I know it was for him too.
So for that, let me explain some things to some people here real quick. Okay, so I do all of this as far as the audio and the video by me just having a passion for it. Mm-hmm. I've never been taught how to do any of this. Like, I've learned just by learning. Like, I love what I do, and I'm doing the best that I can. I am so picky about some of the things that I do and try to get working.
Eminent.
So I get frustrated when something doesn't work out right, and I'll freak out. That night, I freaked out probably 70 times. It was my real first time ever really recording with that much audio, like things going on.
Yes.
When we did the commercial for Crisp, I thought, in my head, I'm like, I have this down to a pat. Mm-hmm. I can make a commercial for you. Mm-hmm. I know that I can do this, and it's going to look fantastic, and it's going to sound fantastic. Mm-hmm. Man, we get to Crisps, and it's like, Crisps, we got an order down. Come on back. I'm like, oh my God, like how am I going to get this to work with this much audio that's going on and around, right? So I'm like, okay, so this is new.
You figured it out though.
What can I do here? Yeah, and I had a guy here recently on one of the commercials that we did, we put that out. A guy said, we had Noah on there, and he came on there. He was like, I asked him, I said, hey, what's your favorite thing you like about him? And then he goes, it's the hot dog. He says this cool spiel, and it's just a great moment. But as he's saying it, you hear, order number 3 coming in. I'm like, great, this is going to be awesome. So this is going to be stuck on there. And But
it's okay because you arranged it to where...
I edited it. Edited it. I had it edited, and I went through and I pulled all of the audio away from it. I did a double layer. I filled in all of the gaps, and it made it made everybody sound so weird and robotic. And there was a guy who commented on it. He said he sounds like he's from like New York or New Jersey or something. I'm like, I promise you, he's not. He's a local guy, but it's just where I had to use a high filter to be able to even get somewhat of an audio for that. So, yeah. So right now we're going through a lot of trials and errors.
But look what we've done. I mean, seriously, when did that happen at Crisp? When did we go down there?
Woo! That was.
It was hot. It was very hot. August?
No, it was in September, I believe.
Was it September?
Yeah.
That kicked us off right there.
No, it might have been even before that because I think
I
was still working for Sandy's that night.
You was?
Because I went back over afterwards and I let them know.
Yes, you did.
That we did that. So, so it might have been in August.
It was hot. It was extremely hot. We learned a lot that day too.
Listen, I rebuilt everything after that because everybody has everybody has a plan until they get hit. And then whatever the plan you thought you had goes out the window because you just got hit.
It's amazing how things has changed, though.
Yeah.
From the very beginning of it.
So when I went out there at first, the cart that I brought out there was so flimsy that when I got it out there, I touched down and it was just like the whole thing was like falling apart. If I touched anything, you could see everything moving. I was like, oh gosh,
but
this
everybody
is not
was
great.
amazed about it.
Yeah, everybody was
how
amazed.
You had
it was fantastic.
Had it all worked out.
Then I had once we got started, everything was great, and then the son said, "Hello," like. I got baked. Like literally, I was getting fried. I was sweating so bad.
He had a sunburn actually.
The equipment got so hot it burnt a blister into my thumb just by touching it. That's how hot everything had gotten. So I was just like, okay, so. The next time when we did another event after that, I had bought a giant umbrella that goes over top of everything.
There too.
My cart stiffened up. I got the general.
He's had 3 since that.
I have nonstop kept trying to upgrade and try to make things better. And, I take lessons from Tony Stark. So he's, that is Iron Man. And everything about him is smart. He learns from mistakes. He wants to upgrade everything to make sure that it never happens again, make sure everything's better. That's how I like to see my life, and that's how I like to see my business. Every time I do something, I'm going to learn from it, and I'm going to make it better for the next time.
Right.
And that's a good thing. It's a blessing and a curse at the same time. It's a blessing because the next time that you do something, you're going to be better at it.
Right.
It's a curse because you never know when to pull out money for yourself to be able to do something for yourself. This whole last year, everything that I made went back into the business.
Right, exactly.
But I never, ever pulled anything out for myself, and I never did anything that I was supposed to do for myself. Right. So it's like I said, it's a blessing and a curse. I don't care about monetary stuff. I've never been good at it. Never been good at it. But if you're going to own a business, you better be really good at that stuff because that's important.
Very important.
So I'm looking for, that drops us into this next thing. I'm looking for someone who is good at marketing that wants to go out and drum up business.
Yes.
That's what we need. We need a manager that can go out and find us businesses that are a good fit for partnerships.
Right.
I think that's a big job. So
and they've got to know about our business too.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So that's what we're in the market for. So if you know anybody that is good for, trying to piece together those types of businesses, like that's what we want. I mean, we need to start meeting somebody on that.
Because we've got to get some partnerships in here so we can survive.
Yeah.
And we got to survive because we love what we do.
I absolutely love what we do. And we met, so we did meet a guy down at Ink and a Blink.
Yes.
And
a little bit of promising stuff there.
It had some promising stuff. Yeah. He was talking about a group that meets up every week or every month. And they kind of do like a meet and greet and they put their name out. And I thought that sounded really good. Like I was really blown away by that. And it's, there's also what is it called? a committee. It's not just a committee meeting. It's something like that for when you have local businesses go through.
And there's like 29 of them, 28, 29 of them together.
Yeah, and I think that those are impressive. But sometimes, they have...
And they help each other out.
Right. So
it's like a little group.
It's a group. That's what I want. I want to...
Yeah.
I want to work with people that want to work with me. Like, I don't want to be where I'm tolerated. I want to be where people love me, like where they want me, Like, and I think that that's a big thing. Like when you are chosen to work for a group of people, when you're chosen to be a part of a community, that's huge. That is such a big thing. And I don't think enough people really understand how much community plays in business.
Yeah. And speaking of community, I've just been brainstorming here.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to getting some of them commissioners on here. We've got elections coming up too, in this coming month, the primaries. And we need to, I know Larry's running in Greenup County for jailer again. So we need to get some people in here and let you all tell your stories and what you're trying to do for our community.
I love it.
Let's focus on that some too.
I think that's a beautiful idea. And was we thinking about doing
debates?
Debates? That's what I was wondering. Like,
I want to so bad.
So if we do debates, how do we keep it 100% without people getting angry at each other enough to where it's going to get heated, right? So like I could stand behind the camera over there, have a little microphone set up over there.
Yes.
The two people can sit across from each other just like this right here.
All right.
And they can have an open discourse, straight conversation about what they believe in the topics. I can ask them the simplest things like, hey, what do you feel about this? Taxes. What do you feel about this?
Yes.
How do you do reform for this? And then you just basically give your debate and there on the spot.
Then the other person counters.
Exactly.
Like, what can I do? What can I do better than that person?
Right. And I have zero affiliations with anybody.
Yeah.
So I do not care. I'm an open book. You can talk to me. You can come. Like I'm as layman as it can possibly be when it comes to that type of stuff.
We want Democrats, Republicans, and independents.
Anybody
and
that
if you've
wants
got
to
your own. Well, bring it on, honey.
I have a problem with people not being able to just sit quiet and understand where the other person's coming from.
Exactly.
If you're going to make an argument, have the reasoning, the proof, the backing, all of the things that you need to have right there.
Right.
You can't do it off of feelings. You can't do it off of like emotions. You can't do it off of just being angry with each other. Democrats, Republicans, doesn't matter what side they're on. Right. You have to have some kind of a good leg to stand on because it's at the end of the day, we're all human, right? Like at the end of the day, we're all probably wanting around the same things.
Right.
Like there's more that unites us than divides us if we allow it to be there. But the problem is people see, they're Democrat. We don't want to talk to them.
Oh, I hear that all the time.
I don't want to talk to them. Like
somebody really close. Yeah. Don't want that person as a friend.
Right. So there's some interesting things that I've seen lately about people who are nonstop. They don't want to listen.
Oh shoot.
And I just want people to get a chance to like explain to me what makes them feel the way that they're feeling. Right. Why do you feel that way?
Right.
What is the things that makes you happy? What is the things that make you sad? Like, how can we relate to each other to get things accomplished, not to argue about things? Because you can turn on the TV and you can watch anything you want to, and I promise you'll see something bad.
Oh, definitely.
I promise you'll see something bad. Within 20 minutes, something bad.
That's the reason I don't really like to do that.
Listen, you could be watching a Hallmark Christmas movie, and at some point somebody gets murdered, or it's going to be like, oh, they cheated on them, or that. Where's the...
I know.
Where's the dedication to making things better? Why are we doing this?
But that's the part of the movies and all that. That's how they keep
the
you.
Drama. It's the drama.
It's how they keep you enthralled into the show or whatever. Just like Days of Our Lives, you know.
Okay.
There's always stuff like that going on.
With that, there's a million different things out there that you can watch. So if you are listening to us right this second and you've stuck around this long, we are an hour and 4 minutes into this.
Oh, okay.
So if you have stuck around this long, I want you to know you will never see that with us.
Right.
If that is what you're looking for, is the drama and the weirdness of that,
not happening.
go find somebody else.
Yeah.
There's 1,000 people you can go watch right now.
Right.
That's not what we're into.
We keep it real here.
I just want people to realize that you're amazing. Your stories matter.
Right.
The things that we do here matters. Like it's all about community here. So you take with that what you want to do.
Community too. We got January the 8th. We got that coming up with Suzanne Griffith, the AEP.
Community meetings.
Yes, that's a big one. And people need to come.
Is there any other meetings that are showing up before that?
No.
January
the 8th.
The first one?
Yes,
okay,
and then
so
the
we'll
15th
we'll double check those and we'll
I
get
think
those
it's the city
ironclad.
counts city.
Yeah, because I want to bring Microbite and we're going to have some really good footage.
We promised her that we'd be there. She's really, really an advocate with this. They're wanting to raise 14% on our electric.
Which is crazy to me.
AEP, come on now, man.
Listen.
Everybody's struggling.
I got a bill for this place.
Oh, gosh.
Listen.
$200 added on
to just the dumbest stuff I have ever seen in my entire life.
$200.
No. That was added on. Like that was
That's
just
what I'm saying.
that was just the filler stuff
to our electric bill.
Right. So made it the bill was already high enough.
Yes.
And it already had all these crazy things where you're like, okay, this kind of makes sense, but this, like, I don't really understand this. Why would you need to put this? And it just went worse and worse and worse. And then it got into that little add-ons that they wanted to just add on there for no reason.
Wow.
There was nothing in there that helped anything for anybody except for to fill their pockets. And I'm like, okay, all right, listen, you've just made an enemy of the wrong person because I promise you, everything that happens from this point on, you have this coming because I'm going out of my way to make sure that people know that we will be there every single time.
Yes.
Against this AEP thing. This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever seen in my entire life.
I mean, we'd already talked to Suzanne. Suzanne already invited us.
She already had me at hello.
Yeah. And then we get the bill.
And then we get the bill and it's like, okay.
We know what they're talking about.
Okay.
We do know. So
they want to play.
Hey,
all right.
The 8th at 5:00 down to the train station.
That
train.
Yep.
Please, everybody come out and help.
Yep. We will be there.
Advocate for trying to not get that raised 14% on top of what we've already got.
Which is so ridiculous. It needs to be dropped down. This is so dumb.
Give us a break.
Listen, I'm all for understanding what we are trying to do, right? Like if somebody in the government decides they want to make a tax hike on something or they want to do something, I'm not in the government. I don't know what it is that you know. Right. I don't know the parts, percentages, what it takes to do all of those things. I'm a pretty smart guy when it comes to a lot of things, but I'm pretty dumb on some things, right, that I don't have a clue of. And I'll be the first person to tell you, I don't have a clue on any of this. Tell me why we need these things. Like, explain to me as easy as you could possibly put it to make me at ease for what it is that you're trying to do.
And why should we have to pay it?
Exactly. It doesn't make any sense.
We work too hard for this.
Too hard for this, for it to be like this.
Come on.
And it's like, okay, so if this is the case that we are dealing with, then we boycott like crazy.
Yeah.
That's the only way. I've been trying to tell people for a while now that you have to lead with your feet. That's the only way to get through to people. If you want a business to stick around, you lead with your feet. You go around, you go to frequent that business, promote that business, make sure that it gets the recognition that it's supposed to get.
Yes.
If you see a business that is taking advantage of its customers like that, we lead with our feet.
No, there's a lot of people that's going to be there. I've seen.
We all we got to do is stick together, and I promise you, we can overcome any of that.
She's on my page, and she's been really posting about it. The Daily Independent has gotten into it too, and they're posting about it. So we will have a podcast on it also.
Absolutely. And at the beginning of the year, I will be trying to get into partnerships and communications with the other different news agencies. We already had, what was it, WSAZ, or was it the
WCHS.
other one? WCHS. Used one of our images, gave us a shout out. I thought that was so cool, and I was so happy
And
for
they called.
that. And they called us, and I got to have a conversation with the guy, and it was really cool. And he was like, "Yeah, well, what would you like?" And I was like, just say hi, like just say that it was me that did it." I'm like, "Cool, I'm so happy for that, right?" So. I want more moments like that, and I plan on being there for any of these guys that need me. Like, you know, My Town TV, giving a shout out. Those guys are awesome. I keep seeing them all the time.
They're where we are usually.
Yep. I would like to get to know all of the other news places and the radio stations. So I really want to go around and try to do like an introduction to just
Hey,
like,
I know Tim Ear. He's ate my food before.
Who is that?
WSAZ, Tim Ear, the anchor for... He came down to Greenup County and done a documentary down there on some of the people.
I really want to start getting.
And he came back to the kitchen and he tried my French fries.
I think that's awesome. So this year coming up, we are going to be doing some really cool interviews.
So I can get hold of Tim here.
That's going to be really awesome.
Yeah.
So this year coming up, everything's going to be pretty cool. I've got some things I'm looking up, and I got some ideas that are really awesome, and I'm excited for. And we will see. So, do you want to say anything to anybody before we go?
No, well, I appreciate everyone. I had a really busy Christmas with the food and the candies and cakes and stuff. I appreciate my customers. This was the busiest one by far. I didn't have to work at the jail or the diner or anything, but I was working here too. And y'all were very patient. I'm going to do a few things different, though, whenever I start doing it up again. Mm-hmm. Like I had a couple of things happen where I didn't get paid enough for my stuff.
Yeah, I've seen that a few times.
And I'm going to require it to be counted out to me whenever I drop off their stuff. I give it to them. They need to give it to me.
Right.
And it's nothing that I don't trust you or anything, but I work hard at what I do.
Yep.
And that's what I need to get paid for that too.
Yep.
And most of the people respect me for that.
Well, yeah, and I thought it was amazing, all the stuff that you were doing, all that. So if a person wanted to order from you, where would they go? And how would they get a hold of you?
Just come to my Facebook Messenger, or you can call me on my phone, 606-571-0276. Please don't prank me.
So with that...
I got to thinking I should put my phone number out there.
It's fine. With that, do you have any specials that you're going to be doing coming up?
Everybody's saying they miss my food on Thursdays. So I may start doing that again for the lunch and dinner. The chicken and dumplings was a big hit, and everybody loved that. So, and meatloaf, of course. I had so many people order meatloaf over the holidays for their meals. Yeah. They didn't want turkey and dressing. You know, they were kind of tired of it, so they ordered the meatloafs, and that went over really well. But probably I'll do that once a week for my customers because, as I said, they were messaging me, I need your food, you know. So, yeah, that being said, and anytime, if you want candy, cakes, or anything, I make them all year round. I've got a few candy trays to make, so.
That's awesome. I look forward to it. I really love your cooking. I think it's amazing.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Coming up, I would like to do an interview with you, and because this is your story, our lens, I think the first person to get an interview would be cool if it would be you, and we just go over like what got you here, where you from, where you been, what you done, what you seen. And we're going to do that coming up this week.
Oh, wow. I did not know that, people.
Yep. So
this is a surprise.
Get a cool moment there. So.
Oh, wow. And I'd like to do the same with you. I would like to interview you also.
I think I'm going to keep myself a mystery.
No. Yeah. No, you can't. No, because we're both hosts, co-hosts, and whatever, and people want to know about us. Believe it or not, some people are interested, and we've gotten a lot of new followers Thank you all. Thank you all for.
Yeah, I love all of you guys.
Shoot, we went from 200 to almost 700. Is it 700?
Yeah. So here's the cool part. So I've been doing this for almost 8-9 years.
Yeah.
So I was talking into rooms where there was nobody in there.
Yeah, nobody at all.
Just me having conversations with the wind for no reason. And, I always had people tell me, you could talk to a brick wall if it'd let you. And I'm like,
did.
and I'm like, I have. I was like, I really have. I know that guy. That's my friend. That's Dave. Hey, Dave. Like,
hey, look how far you've came.
yeah, I've come a long way. So I was stuck at, just a few people. Like I went up to 170. There was something like that for the longest time. And I stayed at that for a really long time. And then when we first started this last year that just went by, really I had my biggest amount of growth in the. I went from having my typical views were. This is the funny part. My typical views are around 400 and 500 people every time I make a video or I post something, and that was really good. I was super happy with having 400 or 500 people watch me. Every now and then. They never followed me, though. They didn't subscribe. They didn't follow. There was no, there was no sense of community there. It was just people that were just following me.
Just watching.
Just watching to be watching.
Being nosy sometimes.
No, it's fine. I don't mind that at all. I thought that was really cool. This last year, though, when we really started Tri-State Media Services, we pushed through that divide. And within 1 month, we've tripled our numbers.
Yes.
And now, instead of 5,000 people watching me, now we are up to 200.
Us, you mean?
Yeah. Now we are up to 200,000 people every time we make a video. 200,000 people watch us.
Yeah.
As far as following us, we still didn't have very much, in the ways of calls to action.
Yeah.
So we didn't really have a landing platform where people could go to check us out. We do now. We have a complete website. It has a way for you to donate. It has a way for you to come on there and talk to us. You can send us messages. You can literally hire us for any of the things that we do from there.
Yeah.
It is a complete game changer
now,
for that right there.
When you go to the website, you subscribe right there, right? Is that how you?
So for the website, it doesn't need to be subscribed.
You
do not have to do. You can come there anytime.
But if you go to
YouTube, but if you go to YouTube, it does help us out a lot if you subscribe because we are trying to get and reach 1,000 subscribers.
Yes.
The moment that we hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, which we already have the watch hours, we're doing great on the watch hours. We have so many people that follow to watch us, but that don't follow us, right? So. When you go to YouTube, if you hit the subscribe, and make sure you ring the notification bell to make sure that every time we post a video, you guys get to see it, right?
Yeah,
so when we do giveaways, when we have, people that come on here that are really important to us, we want you to see this, and that's our way of not only just getting our message out, it's our way of getting your message out.
Right.
Because that's what's really important about all this. Yes. I never intended to have a podcast for myself. I only did this just to get people to understand that this is what I wanted to do for people. And
you come do your podcast.
Right. And that's what I always wanted. I always wanted to make a podcast for you, not for me. And I just happened to get okay at standing in front of a camera I really wanted my son to be right here where we're at right now, and then I be behind the camera and then get him to do whatever. He's just like me. He didn't really have any interest of being, in front of the camera.
Maybe
he wanted to be behind it. Right.
Maybe.
So that's when my other son gets old enough, maybe he'll want to. You never know. So
hopefully he will.
I think that it's interesting to see people's stories, and I love having great conversations, and I love helping people. So if I can do all those things in one time, it's cool. I'm down for that.
That's awesome.
That sounds awesome. So so future is looking pretty good. We've got a few people who like to say the future is bright. I love that. There's there's a famous podcaster who says that all the time. The future's looking bright, guys. But So if you go to YouTube, You can still find us, Tri-State Media Services. You can still find us. Everything will still be on there. But now we have Your Story, Our Lens, which is our new podcast, and it will be able to be found on the Tri-State Media Services website or on the Tri-State Media Services YouTube. And we have it on Spotify, Apple. It's on everything. So
awesome.
All you have to do is just type it into the search bar, and it'll show right up. Your Story, Our Lens.
Thank you for all the hard work you've put into it.
This last week has been woo-hoo.
But you're determined.
But we're getting past. Yeah, we're getting through a lot of stuff. We've broken a lot of hurdles, so that's really cool.
Especially the last couple of days.
Yeah, it's been really good. Last couple of days have been rough, but you know, if you love something, you do it.
Amen.
So, with that being said, anything you want to say as we go?
No, just
good stuff. Here's to this coming year, and let's see if we can beat last year.
So of course. I'm excited.
Yeah. I think we're going to...
Bring it on.
We're going to destroy
I'm ready for them debates.
I know. Looking forward to some of this stuff.
Yes,
it's really cool.
Yes. I'm excited. I'm excited about the cooking. I'm going to be cooking my fried chicken soon.
Right. That's going to be awesome.
On air.
Again, if you are into making music, contact us.
Yes.
We'd love to have you come over here.
Yes.
We'll take pictures for you, and we'll get your message out, and we can get you a free video.
Since we got Valentine's Day coming up, let's do some love songs.
I'm all about that. That sounds great.
Let's do some love songs. Why don't you all come in and do some love songs for us?
Yep.
I'm going to try to get some decorations for the Valentine's shoots because people's already messaging, wanting to know what we're going to have set up.
Yeah.
So we've got to put our heads together, and if anybody's got any ideas, anybody's got anything laying around they don't want that's from Valentine's Day, and you think it would be a good fit for us, shout us out, and we'll come pick it up, whatever. I do want to thank Teresa and Roger Long for letting us borrow the Grinch and the Santa Claus outfit.
Yeah, that was awesome.
The Grinch caused some controversy there at the end.
Oh, my gosh.
You bad Grinch, you. But you know what?
Listen, guys, everything we do here is out of good spirits. We're not trying to be...
that hurts. I've
never heard of it. Listen,
me for a loop.
The Grinch has been a beloved character for children. Children worldwide.
Yes.
How do you look at the Grinch and say something evil about the Grinch? Come on now.
I know, and it took away from other things. And you know what?
Like, come on, people.
God wants us to be happy, and He wants us to have fun. It's just not all about certain things. We are here to have fun.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's supposed to be fun.
And it was me. Yes, that was me in the Grinch outfit because I had boobies, and the Grinch normally doesn't have that, but that's okay.
I laughed so hard because people were like, "Were you in the Grinch suit?" I was like, "Do I have no? I was not in the Grinch outfit." Like, I'm behind the camera every time. Like, it's so funny.
Did they actually ask you if you was the Grinch?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. But, I was the only one that, well, I mean, it was just a perfect fit, wasn't it? Like, it couldn't have been.
There was no way I was fitting in that. Like, it's like I'm too big.
Right now, I don't know, I couldn't probably fit in it because I put on that little bit of weight there. But I'm going to get that off. And just remember, this coming month, we're going to kick off. I'm thinking about even doing a diet show, talking about diet.
I'm cool with it.
And
there's so
things to eat and how to be healthy, and maybe even have a dietitian come on.
There's so many cool things we can do with everything that's going this way, and I look really forward to everything that's coming up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome, guys.
There's a lot of stuff.
There's so much stuff that we had to make this episode just for this.
And so there's things popping in my head as we talk.
Yeah. So technically, this isn't our first episode of the Your Story, Our Lens. This is technically, we would call this, a prequel. This is before it actually starts. So the very next episode that we have at the very beginning of the year is what I really wanted to be the first episode. But we'll go ahead and...
That's not going to be mine, is it?
We're going to have yours be the first episode, and I think that should be the... Yeah, that should be the first one. And then Josh is coming on Friday and then he'll be our second, and then we will keep going that way. and we'll just keep the tradition alive.
New Year 2026. We've got a new year coming up.
I thought about that. We could do a little small get together too here.
Are we going to do the thing?
For Kibo, let's do that. Yeah, I forgot about that. We got
to get in contact with him to make sure that
it's okay. Yeah,
we're supposed to do like a
recording for him because he's going to be playing
Flatwoods American Legion.
Right. So we'll see if that goes through and if that's something that they would like to have us out there.
I've got some friends that are over part of that or something on Facebook.
My grandfather ran the Ashland Eagles for the longest time, and I loved him, and that was my guy. But he would always be like, "Come down, come get a beer with me over here," and I'd be like, "Sir, that's your place. Like, that's your spot." And I never wanted to intrude on his, I love the Eagles so much just because that was,
It was him. I mean, when anybody said the Eagles, Al Booth was mentioned.
Exactly. And, if you know my family, we're mean. Like, there ain't no ands, ifs, or buts. We have some mean sides to us. So, like, I always felt like that was my grandfather's space. That was his space, and I just never wanted to. Do
you think that meanness comes from Al?
Oh, for sure, sure. Yeah. Like, for sure. I do really good at working through all my stuff, guys. But being a Booth is it's difficult.
Well, I knew the Booths from many years ago.
You ask anybody if my mom is still feared.
She was telling me all about it today.
She is still feared. Worldwide, like she is still feared. People know
her and Dana.
Yeah, just
bad. Excuse my language, but badasses.
Yeah. I've never been what I would call a badass, but I've
always seen the gentle Michael.
Yeah, that's what I keep.
Gentle giant.
Yeah, that's what I like, and that's what I've tried to break generational curses by doing it that way. But everybody has a bad side, but.
Here, we was going to get off here.
Yeah, we're still rolling.
Hey, we love it. This is what we do.
This is the most comfortable.
Oh, I love it.
Setup ever.
Don't you?
Yeah.
I love it. I feel like it's so homey and
it feels easy to talk right here. It's really good. So.
Yeah, we're just kind of
vibing.
Just chatting. And why can't people do that? You all come and do what we're doing.
Yep.
Husband and wife. Come and bash it out here.
That's perfect. We'll have
I think that's a good idea.
That would be really good, especially for Valentine's Day. If we had couples come on and just have a good conversation.
Do it.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Let's have couples.
Yeah.
I know the perfect couple to begin with. I think Leanne and Elliot Gollihue would make
a calling you guys out.
Good couple, first couple to come on, and one set across from each other. And you all just talk about your life. You've had heartache, you've had joy, you've had compassion. We can all sit and do this. Even me and Michael. Yep. We can do this.
I agree. 100%.
An episode.
Yeah, 100%.
The episode of Michael and Tammie.
I think if people understood that not all relationships are easy and that they all have their issues, they all have their rocky moments.
And it's hard.
And that it's hard work. It's literally work.
It is. And you know what? And I'm just going to put it out here a little bit, but not much. I've dealt with a lot, with me and Michael being together, and nobody knows what I have had to deal with. It's been hard, but we're still fighting. We're still fighting for each other.
Yeah.
And I want him to succeed. He wants me to succeed. I've already succeeded, actually, in my life. I am older, yes. But I want to see his dream come true. And I'm here to help him do that. And that's what makes a couple. You help each other through every obstacle that is available. And we'll do a podcast on us, I think
it'd be awesome.
And I think we need to have other couples to do that.
I think it would be great. And I think a couples therapy kind of episode sort of thing would be kind of really cool. It'd be neat.
That would.
I would
That's
like
a good idea.
Yeah. Just so people can see that it's not easy. You're going to have arguments. You're going to have problems, and just like anybody. And I think that if you know that people are having the same troubles you are, I think it makes it easier to feel like you're not having to.
It's just not us.
It's not just us. It's not just everybody.
There is perfect couples out there. Let me tell you, I know one. And maybe that's one to get on here.
Honestly, I don't think there is.
Yes, there is.
I do not think that there is.
Well,
I know
mean,
that there's people who seem like they're perfect couples, but that's just the point. They're not. They're just people.
I know. Well, Liz and her husband Brian have had a lot of ups and downs and losses.
That's what I mean. It's just,
they have fought through so much.
That's what makes you a real couple.
When you lose a child, how they lost a child, they've had to fight for it.
I think what makes you a power couple is being able to power through problems.
Ooh, I love power.
Right? And that makes you a power couple. Like, and I don't think it's like, oh, because this person has a good job, and this person has a good job, and that's what makes a power couple. That's not what makes a power couple. What makes a power couple is seeing people who actually resonate, not only just with themselves, but with others and for others in their communities that they do.
Amen.
That's what makes a power couple.
That is so true. What you go through in life, you can advocate for somebody else too.
For sure.
And help them get through a bad situation, because I hate to see breakups. I hate to see. Of course,
they suck, and
they suck bad.
It's not necessary, especially if like communication can stop
communicate.
That,
communicate.
It can stop all that.
Yeah.
Now, some people they need to. Some people they need to break up, and it sucks, but that happens too. So.
And I had thought that.
Yeah.
I think you did too. But we're fighting. We're fighting through it all, and hopefully. We'll come out on the
other
better
side
end.
stronger.
Yes.
Yeah. With that, we will leave that up to the future us's. We'll see what they say. Your Story, Our Lens podcast. Yes. Thanks, guys, for coming out, and we love you.
See ya in a few days.
Peace.
Peace out.